Radhe Radhe guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yash and I hope you all are doing well. I'm back again with a new video, and if you are on my channel for the very first time and if you're watching this video for the first time, my name is Yash and I welcome you to my channel Mindful Soch with Yash. Here I share my journey raw and I share my struggles with you, and together we pledge to get better and not to give up on ourselves. So today's video is going to be very interesting, as I have been struggling this all my life. I'm 32, and now is when I've understood the real meaning of the term loneliness. Um, now, this is something that I've struggled all my life. I was a person, or I would rather say, since whatever I remember since my childhood. I have been the one who has never stayed with my own self. When I say I've not stayed with my own self, is I've not sat alone, quiet, channelized myself, or you know, given two thoughts about what I am, and or given myself that importance. I've always been surrounded people, or rather, I have always kept myself surrounded around people. I have always been a people's person, so you can say that I've been a people pleaser. I don't recollect being very open to anyone since my childhood. I used to always be surrounded by friends and families. But even when I was in a herd, even when I was in a group, I've always felt alone. I've always felt that I've not been open to anyone, or no one actually knows me. Hence, the struggles that I've had, or the changes that has got into my life after the losses or whatever I have had in my life, people have you know people have not been associated, or people have not been able to understand why do I have that sudden change in my life, because I have never validated myself. And I remember, there was a time wherein I was I used to feel so, or I used to not be, comfortable with myself. Wherein, if I was alone, I would just randomly call a friend, and I would randomly call any person from my family and just have a conversation. If they are busy, if they don't happen to answer the phone, I used to keep on looking at my phone as to whom do I call next. So, loneliness has been is something that I've been struggling. In whatever relationships that I've had, again, they were not relationships. There might be hardly one or two relationships that I've had wherein they didn't turn out to be that fruitful. I've had one-sided relationships, and I've always struggled, to show myself, or rather, I feel I was not very open to them about who am I or what I am, basically. And this has created so much. This has created so much issues in me that if I have to be with myself, it was really difficult. Trust me. Uh, like I said, I used to find ways as to how I can, keep myself busy around people. When, I used to really enjoy going to work because I was surrounded by people. And I had weekend holidays. People die for weekend holidays, but, I really used to struggle. I really used to, when it used to be Thursday or Friday, I used to really think what I'm going to do over the weekend. So I have really found it very difficult. To be alone, to be with myself. And I have, I have literally, when I even think about, there were times wherein I used to just call people randomly and just talk to them randomly so that I don't have to, be alone, or rather just make plans of going to someone's places. And there have been a lot of times when people have told me that they enjoy going for dinner by themselves, they enjoy going for movies by themselves, but or they enjoy drinking by themselves. But trust me, I've never tried these things. And when I used to sit and think about all these things, it used to really crap uh, the shit out of me. I'm really sorry for the language, but that is how I felt every time I thought of being alone. And Off lately, when things started, turning really bad for me, when things became really bad for me, in the last 2 years, um, I guess it was God's plan, it was Krishna's plan that rather than me putting that energy on someone, I put that energy in myself. I was forced to stay alone. I was away from my friends. I was away. Let friends be. I was away from my. I'm away right now from my family. There have been times wherein I've calling my parents and just telling them that, I know the situation's bad, but just come back because I'm not able to stay, with these thoughts that I am having constantly. And I've cried so much on the call to them. I've cried so much to my therapist about this. But of lately, out of after a lot of sessions and after a lot of struggles, I've started finding, or rather, I would say that I've started enjoying my company. I've taken small steps, like I go for a walk. I've started taking care of my, I have developed a routine, my skincare journey, so that I am making sure that I am not being lazy and getting up and washing my face and really taking care of myself. I'm taking care of my eating habits and not eating anything sweet. But Diwali is just gone, and all that has gone in vain, and I am back to zero. But I am sure that I'm going to get up tomorrow early and I'm going to go for a walk. And I am really, really, I am still struggling. I just want to tell you guys that I'm in that headspace wherein I am getting better, but at the same time, I'm still struggling with what all I've been facing, or what all has my journey been, or the circle that I've been since the last 32 years. So I am getting better, but at the same time, I'm at a still stage wherein I still have these thoughts in my mind 24/7. So the reason I've decided to share this journey is so that I bring myself out there, and uh, you know as in I bring myself out there in front of you guys and just show you that, or rather, I put myself through this challenge that, I am going through this, but I am getting better by these changes that I've been doing, and I am sure that one day I'm going to be really out of this. um, Loneliness has been a major problem for me. I've tried all the dating apps. I've bought the paid versions, uh, just so that I don't be alone. And the relationships that I've had, or I would rather say that, I would not term them relationships, but the people that I've met, uh, the end conclusion has always been that I have not been able to stay with myself, and I've tried finding that peace via them. But it has been really very difficult for me, because of which the relationships that could have stayed for a longer time have just, disappeared, like, or they've not, no, I have not been able to sustain those relationships for a very long time. तो तकलीफ है, तकलीफ बहुत होती है, हो रही है। मैं ये नहीं बताऊंगा कि आई एम ऑल सेंट, आई एम ऑल वेल, मैं अब ठीक हो चुका हूँ, अब मुझे कोई इश्यूज नहीं है। नहीं, वट जो भी मैं टॉपिक्स पे बात कर रहा हूँ फ्रेंड्स, दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई एम करंटली गोइंग थ्रू, and trust me, to put it across in a video is, and because there are 10,000 things that are going in my head, there are 10,000 moments that I want to talk about, but again, it's कोई कितना ही सुनेगा ये जर्नी को. But there's one thing that I really want to tell you guys, and that is, if you are going through something similar, patience is the key, my friend, and don't give up on yourself. ये इतनी अच्छी और बेटर जिंदगी हमें भगवान ने दी है. लेट्स मेक द बेस्ट यूज आउट ऑफ इट. शायद अब तक I was lost, but I'm not giving up on myself, and I am going to continue getting the best version of myself. And I am sure you're going to be with me on this journey. I want to make it a habit wherein I share my journey and you guys share your journey via comments. So please do tell me ki be loneliness, when you go through loneliness, what is it that you feel and what is it that you do to, to make yourself feel better. And you never know, it can help me. So please do comment, and like I said, please do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that every time I upload a new video, you get notified. So I don't know if I was able to express myself well, but yeah, loneliness is not easy, but fall in love with yourself. Do small things, like a friend of mine, a very, very dear friend of mine, suggested to, keep on donating in small parts. Just do better things, journal, and I'm right here just in case if you're finding it really very difficult. Um, just letting you know that you're not alone. आप अकेले नहीं हो. I am with you on this journey, and together we will, definitely move ahead. And I'm sure one day we will be better. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope I did make sense, and it is always, always, always great coming back to you. Thank you so much for your time. I love you. Radhe Radhe.